spoiled, you fuck!
You fuck!
So we can swear in this. Welcome to Spoiled X-Men
Days of Future Past, you fucks.
Don't swear so much. I said we can swear, not swears.
I'm giving myself 3. I'm giving myself 3 F-bombs. This is not PG.
Okay, here we go. Ready for this, you boys and girls out there? X-Men First Class was an amazing film. Matthew Vaughn was an amazing director, and I finally get to say on camera here, not in the review because it's full of spoilers, but if you're going to start an X-Men film and be bold and brave and kill all of the lovable X-Men, then this is the way to do it. Then you go, how do we bring them back? Clones? Time travel? Okay, time travel.
Let's hit the reset button.
Yeah, let's hit the reset button with time travel. Kitty Pryde. But how do we set it up? Because it's such a fucking epic idea. We go back in time. We send someone's conscience back in time and they save the day and change the future. It's so amazing. Think of films like, I don't know, Back to the Future. Time travel. DeLorean.
Terminator.
Amazing films with time travel. But in this, there's no setup to exactly what is happening with the X-Men in the future. We understand that the Sentinels have come along, destroyed Earth, taken over everything, and they're hunting X-Men, or mutants per se, and they're killing them. And that's all we know, and everything is destroyed. But here's my main problem with the film and why it's not like a 9 out of 10. There's no setup of the future. Absolutely nothing.
You know how this happens? This is how it goes down. The opening, when the first conversation happens, feels like, and we've discussed this before, felt like the beginning of a TV show from the 80s or 90s. A comedy with a live studio audience. You know, when someone says something funny, they laugh, and then like one of the main characters comes on and everyone's like, woo! Yeah! Hugh Jackman!
So, it's true. It literally happens like that because this is exactly what happens, and you guys know this because you've watched it. You know, when Magneto shows up with Professor X and they wheel him down like an old fucking geriatric dinosaur.
Yo, he has a floating chair.
Sorry.
Get your facts straight.
Sorry.
Do you need a fact checker?
Do you think it's a green floating chair, like in the sense that it's not sending out carbon into the
I believe he eats a lot of beans and he powers it by farting into it, so it's methane powered.
So it comes down, you see them. And here's the main problem with the film.
Storm.
Well, Storm's there too. But here's my main problem with the film. They come down, they come in there, and they have this brilliant idea to save everything that ever existed up until that point. And how do they explain it? Kitty Pryde, you know that thing you do? Can you do it longer? Oh yes, of course, I can do it a week.
I could do it a month,
I could do it a month, maybe. But somebody strong would have to do it if it was more. Well, we need you to go back to 1970. Oh, well, you need to get somebody who can recreate muscle tissue just as it's being destroyed.
You're giving the movie too much credit. They didn't even say that. They said like, oh, no one can survive it.
Who's gonna do it? Which X-Men out of the 5 of us sitting here is going to go back in time and save the day? Oh wait,
Shink, I'll do it.
There's Wolverine who can always save the day because
he's awesome.
Because he can heal himself. Oh, we're saved.
And he's Canadian.
That's the
reason.
Yeah, I know. But my point here is, holy shit, the exposition is horrible. How is that a setup for an epic event in an X-Men film? Oh, time travel. Kitty Pryde, you can do it? Oh, you can't send Professor because his mind will explode? Oh, send the guy who can just heal himself instantly. Holy fuck, how silly is that? I know that that's probably the only way that could happen, but is that how we're going to see it? Oh god, why? Oh, we did.
It actually felt like, kind of like, you know how Simpsons does the Treehouse of Horror. It feels like, what if the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air did the same thing? So they would have like a Halloween special that would be non-canon. The beginning of this movie would play out perfectly.
Literally.
Perfectly.
It's like, I don't know how to explain it anymore to you guys. And if you guys agree with me, let me know if that was like a weak part of the film. But that was such a weak part. Just horrible exposition and directing and everything, and the acting there, and Kitty Pryde, and the fact that of course she gets injured, so now it's a plot device to push the story
my God.
and make you feel like, oh no, there's no time, we're never gonna make it.
Poor Ellen
But
Page. She's
you know
such a
what?
good actor, and she's like this the entire time.
Which is okay, I get that. But come on. Like, and then the fact that it literally is fucking Reloaded. It's The Matrix Reloaded, because it's sitting on the edge of a hill.
Mm-hmm.
There's sentinels that fly just like sentinels out of the Matrix,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just there to kill you. And they have the same sort of skin that goes, and because they stole it, obviously, as you know, from the DNA of Mystique.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just too much Matrix in the future. It's just the clouds. It's all dark. They obviously used devices to try to get rid of the Sentinels. It didn't work, so they ruined their own Earth. It literally is goddamn Matrix Reloaded.
They fucked up.
They really messed it up. I was hoping for the beginning to be more of a subtle, slow build up to that, and kind of show the Earth being destroyed. Just a 20-minute piece, to show buildings falling and how epic it is. Instead, they just put you in it and send you through this like little drone and go, oh, the buildings are destroyed. Everything's destroyed. It's the end of the world.
Let's talk about what this movie is. It's a huge reset button.
That's it. It's a filling reset button.
Because 20th Century Fox has seen the...
I don't want that
Smell
shit
that.
in my face. Smell that.
Oh, tits.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, they wanted a money printing machine, kind of like the Marvel universe, the cinematic universe, and now the Shield show. So the TV universe is kicking off as well. And well, we got to do that, but Brett Ratner, film auteur extraordinaire, pretty
But
much
you know what?
fucked that up.
No, I'll be honest here. He takes so much slack for what he did. In honesty, he's...
Oh, I'm not limiting it to this one movie.
No, but, okay, he's not the best director, but considering the fact that he came in literally the day after Bryan Singer was like, fuck off, and he somehow figured out certain things in that film that are difficult to do, I still give him respect for that film based on the fact
one
that...
of his best.
Based on the fact that he had no time. Like, imagine all of a sudden you get a phone call, can you come in tomorrow and direct an X-Men film? Oh, sure. How do you do that unless you have talent?
I'd cry and masturbate.
Well, you have to have a little bit of talent. Can you believe I'm saying that he has talent? But you know what?
He was attached to the Guitar Hero movie at one point. Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay, well, I don't even know what to say about that. So, moving on, back to our video
Reset
here.
button. Reset button.
It's a reset button, and I agree with you because it just feels like filler. It feels like you get to hang out with these characters, but there's no progression because it's all reset.
You know what's the
So
shit
it's like
part?
you get to know them, but then all of a sudden they're not the characters they were because it's all reset.
Jay, let's talk about the great cast, or the original and uplifting cast, if you will, from First Class, and with the exception of Magneto, Charles Xavier, Beast, and Mystique, let's talk about what happened to the rest of them.
Yeah, okay, one sec though. Had to reset the camera. Had to do a split. I'm not going to edit these things because I feel like you just put them out and people will listen to them because I think people just want to hear us blab about shit we shouldn't have talked about. But Lenny Kravitz's daughter is dead. Banshee is mysteriously missing in action. You don't even find out if he was killed or not.
Did he have that ring thing?
No,
on
that
his...
was the other dude.
Oh, that was Blaster Guy.
Yeah, Blaster Guy. Chest blasting guy.
Chest Blaster.
So yeah, there's a few of them that I was like, man, Banshee should show up and kick ass in the future. Because Sentinels are flying, he should fly. I don't exactly.
You fucks.
Exactly. Why wasn't he there? I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to do it. Who knows? That's a good actor, by the way, too. Banshee's a really good actor. But you know
who's not a good actor?
Who?
January Jones.
Yeah.
I really
She was
didn't
very-
miss her. Yo, I'm trying to put up with her in Mad Men right now. It's
Dude,
very
wait,
difficult.
where was she?
She wasn't in it.
Holy shit!
But I can't remember. The part where you kind of figure out everyone's dead is because there's kind of like these autopsy photos that
they know.
Mystique comes
Unless
across.
they didn't watch them.
Well, it happened, but it took me a couple of seconds to clue in, and then when you're not paying attention to something for like a second or two, and you're like, shit, I can't go back because I'm in a fucking movie theater. I can't go back and see what those first
Because
three
you were
pictures
busy
were.
looking at my dick!
Oh my god!
So, in closing on this spoiler episode, I like to do the spoilers to talk about the things we couldn't talk in the review. and that would be the first 20 minutes are epic, and then all of a sudden it goes to the worst exposition you've ever seen about time travel in a movie ever. Like, they literally should have just had a button, and they show up, and they go, push the time travel button, and let's go. That's essentially what we saw. I would have enjoyed the button. At least I would have got a laugh out of the whole situation.
I'd be like, fuck this noise. But
yep, peace out. We're going back in time.
These are peace out kind of mutants.
You know, but the other things we should talk about that I really enjoyed was the other character they introduced in the 70s who was extremely fast.
Oh, Quicksilver.
And this scene with Quicksilver, which we should... I almost feel like I should splice it out and put it in a review because we could talk about it, but we fucked up. Quicksilver is the best character I've seen in an X-Men film. A new character, I mean, and he's first introduced here. Ever! He's so smart, witty, he's charming. He's Magneto's son, maybe.
Maybe.
We don't know. There's that scene where he's in the elevator and he's like, my mom said she dated a guy who could move. And then he's kind of like, huh?
Oh, that's nice.
And you realize it's his dad, maybe. Is it his dad? Comic book man?
What? It's hard to say. Timelines, etc., etc. But what I will say is, after watching Godzilla and Aaron Taylor Thomas,
yes.
What the fuck's that guy's name? So that dude's playing Quicksilver in the Marvel universe. And yeah. So everyone was crying because Quicksilver in the X-Men movie looked goofy with what he was wearing, but it's 1973. Everything's goofy, and it worked perfectly.
It was amazing, and they had that Mission Impossible scene where it was like that throwback to the 70s Mission Impossible. He puts his headphones on. It's that classic, like, you know, cop drama, whatever the hell film, and they're like, he's running around the room. That scene, guys, tell me that wasn't the best slow motion scene ever.
That was hilarious.
Ever. Have you ever seen a better slow motion scene in any film that you can think of?
Well, I have seen your sperm kind of like shoot out in super slow motion.
And that's the end of this. I don't know how you saw that.
It must have been on... You fuck.
Oh. Wow. Thanks for watching Spoilers. Next
Spoiled.
Spoiled. Oh, Spoiled. Yeah, I forgot the name of my own fucking episodes.
Not yours alone, you fuck.
I forgot you were here. Sorry. So, next Spoiled episode might be... for something. I don't know. I don't know, though.
Will it just be covered in the review?
I'll cover you in...
the review?
No, my bed.
Oh my god.
With my sperm, just like in your dreams. And then you'll be happy, and maybe you won't show up so angry. You happy now?
No.
Okay. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. We have some major stuff coming out on the 27th. I can't officially say what it is, but do your math.
Look at a calendar.
Yeah. On the 27th, I'm releasing a review for the 27th. I'm going to start playing. I don't know if he's going to have time, but I'm going to do a Play Bites with this thing on the 27th. Then we also are doing Spoiled on the 27th about this thing, and it's going to be epic. And then there's also an unboxing for the special edition of the 27th, and I can't say what it is because they'll sue me. So it's something on the 27th. Do the math. It might be a video game. It might not be. I have no comment. Don't do that. I'll get sued. Thanks for watching, guys.